Hey girlies, so for today's video we are doing a get ready with me. I've had a lot of you ask me about like my daily makeup routine, so I'm going to be doing that, kind of showing you guys what I do while I answer some questions that I had posted on my Instagram, a Q&A. So I thought I could do two things at once. It'd be smarter. And yeah, so let's just get started. I am gonna have the music playing. I hope you guys can hear me, but I just don't want it to be all quiet while I do it. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to multitask as good as I think, but hopefully I can. Yeah, so let's just get started. First thing I do obviously is moisturize my face. I love this one right now. I'm gonna show you which one it is because I really love it. It gives me such like a glow and just really like, I have dry skin, so it really moisturizes really nice, but it doesn't feel like cakey or like too thick, you know. So this is the one I use. It's called Olin Henriksen the Sea Rush Brightening Gel Cream. It looks like this. Honestly, these are expensive as fuck. It is like, it's a struggle for me to buy them because they're expensive, but they're so good for my skin, so I'm kind of like, well, it's worth it, you know. Gotta invest in yourself. Next, obviously, I moisturize my lips. And yeah, okay. So we're gonna start. Hold on. Okay. Let me. I don't know if I should put music on. Jesus, let's see. I think that should be good. Okay. So. This is not gonna be good. Okay, okay, so after you moisturize your face, your lips, I go in with a primer. I don't always prime because, you know, but sometimes I do. And right now my blackheads are a little too much, so I'm gonna use this primer. But this is the one I use, the Too Faced one, yeah? Okay, I go in with these two foundations. It's the Milani 2-in-1 Concealer and the Infallible. So I'm only like mixing. I usually don't really mix my foundations, but I'm mixing them because this is too light and this is too dark. So I gotta fix this part. So I just put a little pump of one, and then I do like two of the dark one because this white one is really light. I don't know what I was thinking. And I'm just gonna mix them on the palm of my hand to get like a color I want, and just apply it on my face. And yeah, so while I do this, you guys can watch. It's nothing crazy. I feel like you guys all know how to apply foundation. While I put it on my face, I'll go ahead and start answering these questions. Let's see if we can do this. Okay. First question is, what made you want to be a heels teacher? So I originally come from a ballroom background. That was my first style. So I was like in a heel. But ever since like, honestly, I want to say like 5 years ago when I was first learning hip hop, my goal was like to mesh ballroom and hip hop somehow in like my own little world. And I was just like exploring and stuff, and then I found heels through like going to classes to LA, and I just thought it was perfect for me because it was the combination that I kind of been looking for. I fell in love with it. It was sassy, it was like extra, you know, and it just like felt perfect. And yeah, and so once I started trying to figure it out, because there was no heels here back then, once I started figuring it out, I just wanted to teach and just share because I felt like a heels class just has so much to offer. And yeah, that's how I became a dance teacher. Question number 2 is, don't forget your ears because then you're gonna have different color skin. Question number 2 is, do you plan on having children? So yes, I do. Right now I have crazy baby fever. I just want a little girl so bad, but it's just not the time. I do want them very soon, to be honest, because I don't want to be an older mom, but it kind of, I'm trying to make it in my career, so it kind of clashes. So I'm giving myself like 2 years, hopefully soon, but I just want a little girl. I want twins. I've always wanted twins, and people thought I was crazy, but I'm like determined I'm gonna have twins. Question number 3 is, at what age did I start dancing heels? I started dancing heels when I was, I want to say 24, 25. I know that's super late, probably to compare to most of you. Yeah, I started dance when I was like 17, almost turning 18. So I started really late. So yeah, I started like around 25. Time out, let me show you what I'm gonna do. So for this, I use this concealer, the Infallible Full Wear. and I just do little triangles. Aquí. I don't go too crazy because, you know, I'm not trying to get like a full cake face, just a little bit to cover. And then I go down my line, aquí, and create it up. Okay, let's move on. Question number, what is it? 4 is what inspired me to be a dancer. So ever since I was little, honestly, like I've been doing the talent shows for my parents for years. So I always really liked dance. I used to learn all the routines from the Britney and the NSYNC videos, and just like it was always in me. So I knew I always wanted to dance, but I started swimming for like competitively, and that just became my passion for 10 years. So it distracted me from dance. But then I kind of find it back. So I feel like it's just always been in me. And just seeing like the backup dancers. I remember telling my mom when I was like 8 years old, I was like, I want to be a backup dancer, and she thought it was crazy. And I'm like, 20 years later, I'm like, Mom, I want to be a backup dancer. So yeah. So question number 5 is what is my curly hair routine? So I'm going to show you guys right now what I do, but just so you know the product that I use. I honestly don't really have a hair care routine. I've just taken a lot more care of my hair. I haven't dyed it for like about 2 years. I used to get cuts more often. I slacked on it, and that's why it's dry. And yeah, I bought the Diva Curl shampoo, which also helped give like life to my curls. And then, but this is the product I do use. It's the Maui, what's it called? Curl Quench coconut oil. This is like miracle. I found this, and it's cheap. It's at Walgreens, Target, Ulta, Walmart, anywhere. It's like 10 bucks, but it does such crazy work on your curls. It moisturizes them, and then it gives really pretty like vibe or like curl to it. So I would recommend this. It's so cheap. So this is like, honestly, this is all my routine. Sometimes, well, usually I put a serum over it because my hair is frizzy, and so yeah, that's my hair routine. And let's keep going on this makeup because we're gonna get stuck here. Okay, so for my makeup, every day I do very light eyeshadow, like barely. I used this palette that I've had for like forever that I need a new one, the Too Faced Chocolate Bar, and I use this color. Obviously the one I have no more of, that's the one I use. And I just swivel my brush, and I'm gonna put it like on my crease just to give it a little bit more of like a definition, so it just doesn't look so white. Yeah, okay. So question number 6 is what advice do you have for any girl that doesn't feel totally confident in her own skin? So for this one, I would say just know that no one is confident 24/7. So don't be so harsh on yourself. I think we need to learn how to be kinder to ourselves. Whatever little flaw or thing you may not like about yourself, I promise most people are not even gonna notice. Like, I think it's all in our heads. So just learn to love what you gotta offer. Like, just everyone's different. Yeah, we're all gonna be different. No one's gonna look like another person, so don't compare. And yeah, just don't be so harsh on yourself. You're beautiful and you have a lot to look forward to, so don't get in your head. Yeah, and pause. Now question number 7, if you could say something to your younger self, what would that be? Would it be to listen to my mom? Just kidding. What would it be to also be kinder to yourself, that people aren't worth it, that you can't trust everybody, people aren't gonna have your best interest, and to enjoy life a little bit more. I feel like I was in a rush to grow up a little bit, so I think I would tell myself slow down and enjoy each day a little bit more. Going on, what was I saying? Let's go back to that question. Oh, what got me into dancing? So I had this friend, Luisa, who used to swim with me at Motwood, and she introduced me to the studio, and once I got there, I have not stopped dancing ever since I was 17. I just became obsessed with it, and it was ballroom, and it was just, I knew I always wanted to be a dancer, and I was swimming because that was just what I was in the sport, but I just knew deep down inside, I was like, I'm meant to be a dancer. So when I got there, I fell in love, and I just really have not stopped dancing ever since, since I was 17. So it's been 22 years, not 22, 12 years. Question number 9, has there been a project you've been frustrated with? If so, how do you deal with it? Okay, so there was this one project. It's not a project, it was a competition. It was Dancers Paradise. It was big competition. You had to get accepted to compete, and I was the first time I had taken La Femme. And we had so many problems, Jesus. Like, I had girls dropping that couldn't end up going, and it was just the hardest push of my life. Like, everything kept telling me just to like cancel the trip, to just not go. It wasn't worth it. And I was just aferrada to go. Like, I knew it was gonna be a badass opportunity, so I just kept pushing and pushing and pushing, and it was all worth it. So I think just know that you're always gonna have struggles, but keep your goal in your mind and just strive till you get there. There's gonna be moments you're discouraged, and trust me, I was crying like crazy. Like, Devontae saw me cry like every day for like a month because it was so stressful. The day before we left, I couldn't find my shorts that we were wearing for the set, and Carla had to make them for me like in an hour. It was crazy. So yeah, just keep striving forward, keep your goal in mind, and it's gonna be worth the hard work, I promise. Okay, so here obviously I'm just putting bronzer. Again, I'm not perfect. This is just like a chill kind of makeup that I do. The last question, what do you love most about yourself? That is a good question. What do I love most about myself? I think I would love most is my heart, and that I don't quit, that apart from everything I've been through and gone through and just experienced, that I choose to still be kind and still have a good heart. Yeah, I think that's my favorite thing. And I think I really love that I can help people feel more confident, and I just think that's like so powerful, and I love it. So yeah, and those are the things I love. And those are the 10 questions. We finished. I think I did all of them, hopefully. Okay, so right now I'm just gonna finish off this thing. So I apply mascara. Oh my God, I like that. I didn't show you what mascara I use. I'll show you right now. Oh my God, I got this all on my eyelid. This is the Milani Highly Rated mascara. Megan put me on this, and it is bomb. I don't think it's that much. I think it's maybe like $8, but it really brings my lashes like to life, so I super recommend this one. And then I do it on my bottom a little bit. Voila. And then my lipstick, what I use, this is like my daily one, the nude. It's ColourPop's Ultra Blotted Lip in color Starling. Yeah, so I'm just gonna put this on my lips. Oh my God, I almost forgot a little bit of highlighter. So a highlighter I use, not this one, this highlighter brush. So I have different highlighters, but for everyday, there's one that I love. It's like super shiny, but that's just not my everyday look. So for this one, I broke it, but it's the Wet n Wild one. It's called, I don't know, Wet n Wild highlighting powder in color Precious Petals. So I like this one because it's like a little goldy vibe. Yeah. I put a little on my nose, sometimes on my forehead. That's just me being extra. And that is it. I just have to clean this. And that is my look. Oh, my hair. I forgot to show you guys. Okay, so that is my daily makeup routine. Not daily, that's like when I go somewhere like kind of nicer. If I'm just going to like the store, I usually just go with no makeup. But when I actually try, that's what I do. So let me just show you real quick how I put this quenching oil on. We're gonna just get some on your palm and rub it through my hair. I definitely put more from the middle half into it to give it, because that's where I feel like I'm more dry and just need more moisture. And then I would use whatever is left to put on the top. Be careful, because if you put too much, you get greasy ass hair, and that's not cute. No one wants that. I usually do like a little diagonal part on mine. I should have done that before I put it on. Let's fix this a little. Okay, so I just mix it in my hair. Honestly, my hair's already curly, so I know it's a little bit of a cheat, but my friend just tried it and it did miracles for her, so this product does work. Okay, and so yeah, and that's all I put in my hair. Where's the serum? And then I use the serum. I'm like, oh, I'm almost out of this one, so gotta get a new one. But same thing, focusing more on the bottom end because that's where you dry. You don't want your scalp all oily. And we are done. So I hope you guys liked this video. I hope you learned a little bit about me. I will be doing more different videos on here. I'm not sure what, so if you have a video or suggestion of mine, comment down below, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.